I make drawings to kind of build up my confidence about what I'm later going to paint. So even though drawings are completely different from paintings, it's about plucking up the courage, I suppose. The way that I work is, rather than in sketchbooks, I sort of have a great big pile of paper in my studio, and I'm kind of thinking, listening, drawing, making lists, carrying on my life, sort of all at the same time, but on a piece of paper. So, for instance, in this one you can see some kind of inept long division, as well as the sketches for some paintings that I did around 2014. This is a really recent one of an orrery. I decided which painting this orrery was going to go in, painted 3/4 of the painting, and decided to paint teeth instead. But because I got the drawing, I kind of felt safe to go off-piste and do something else, you know. Here, this kind of whole theatrical thing that's going on was for a backdrop that I made for Manchester International Festival in 2017. And it was going to be kind of this spectacular, but then I realised, of course, it's a backdrop to a talk, so people would be too busy looking at this kind of sea creature and its teeth and not listening to what people say. But it was useful to make that kind of drawing and to be able to see, even with just pencil work, that it wasn't going to work. This is a design for a Nelson Mandela Memorial that I designed in 2017, but I didn't get anywhere in the competition. They rejected it. It even had a mosaic floor that was footballs. I think it's rather good, but anyway, maybe someone will ask me to do it one day. And this, a really kind of rough, scruffy sketch for an installation that I made for the High Line in New York. I made, in the end, huge paintings on doors, on interior and exterior doors of houses. When I'm kind of feeling a bit unhappy and anxious, I quite often spend time meticulously drawing boats. So we've got turtle ships here, Zanzibari dhows, and English slave ship from 1828. I did this set in preparation for something I made for the Guangzhou Biennale in 2014. There's a text down here that says, "Don't go chasing waterfalls." This, I completely redrew a Hogarth painting called Captain Lord George Graham in His Cabin, which Hogarth painted in 1742. I know all these dates because it's written here. And I've written on this drawing what to do with this. Cutouts, contemporary dandies, political cartoon. I just didn't know when I was drawing this what to do. But in the end, what I did was I took out Lord George Graham and his two friends. I left in the cook, I left in the drummer, I took out the dogs. So what you had in the end are these two black men in a cabin. The aristocrats had gone, and they're kind of having this conversation about what it is to be two black men in the cabin of a ship in the 1740s. And it became, in the end, part of a big series of mine called Le Rôdeur. Sometimes I'm just trying to practice how to draw basketware, or I'm trying out patterns. There's another pavilion to do with voting, clearly part of also that Nelson Mandela thing, but I've got a little tiny drawing of sweet corn here and ballot boxes. This drawing is a proposal for the Jelly Mould Pavilion at Folkestone, which was only supposed to be on the beach at Folkestone for like 3 months, and it was built in 2017 and it's still there. So from an unsuccessful pavilion to a successful pavilion. For me, because I'm having ideas all the time and I like to make work every day, but I can't always make, full-blown paintings or cutouts every day. So I need constantly to be getting the ideas out of my head and into something.